I'd like to introduce to you, honor this person, this special person, Flordeliza Jamil-Aimes.
For giving us your time to celebrate the 30th batch reunion. And it's truly remarkable for us because we stayed friends for so many years and we never stopped laughing, right? So, and whatever you're supposed to be doing, thank you anyway for coming. I would like, first and foremost, I would like to thank the Balikbayans. Balikbayans, please. They did so many wonders for our batch, for our reunion. So thank you guys for giving us and supporting us for everything. And also the officers for making this event possible for all of us. You guys are amazing. And of course, Roderick, thank you for your hard work, service, and your generosity. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with anything, but truthfully, about a year ago, I wanted to share my journey for the last 2 years, I guess. But I was so skeptical because I didn't want to be an atrevida. So I said, forget about it, So I said, forget about it. Ironically, Abby called me and she said, would you like to give the inspirational talk? And I was like, oh my God, so here I am having my moment, right? So, inspirational talk, what did I do when we were young? For me to... So anyway, December 19, I went to the hospital and they tested me. Well, first and foremost, I went for my primary physician. My stomach was this big. It was this big. I was like, what? This is more than 9 months pregnant, right? So it was this big. So my primary physician said, why don't you go to the emergency room instead of making an appointment for those facilities who do CAT scan and MRI. So I went to the emergency room. They tested me. And finally, like at the end of the day, they said, we want to keep you. That attending physician said, we want to keep you. So I already know something is wrong with me. But I said, no, I'm going home. So I went home. My husband says, how did it go? I said, oh my God, everything is okay, no problem, don't worry about anything, right? But my primary physician called me and said, I urge you to go back to the hospital. And this time I couldn't lie because my husband was dead in front of me. He said, what's going on? I said, nothing. So finally, I bargained and then I went back to the hospital the following day. December 20, I was formally diagnosed of stage 4 ovarian cancer. It was stage 4. I was telling everybody, oh, they didn't stage it. It was nothing, right? So, and then they found a tumor underneath my colon. And it was positive of BRCA1 and BRCA2. I guess everybody knows what's BRCA1 and 2. It was in my tumor. It's a cancerous that you can, for breast cancer, right? So I was like, huh? So, when you watch a movie, right, and the main character was diagnosed of something, terminal illness or cancer, and then the scene becomes so dramatic, and the main character will be, oh, why me? I don't want to die, that sort of thing. I wasn't in that moment. I said, Lord, please, I don't want to die. But then at the end, I was like, I know I wanted to live a colorful life, but darn, this is so colorful for me, you know? But anyway, I said to myself, I can do this. This one, I can do it. So I had surgery, I had chemo, then I went home, recovered. In a span of 3 to 4 months, I lost 40 pounds, approximately 40 pounds. I was 178, December 19. I was 100, whatever, do the math. All in all, it was, I lost 40 pounds, right? So I was like, oh my goodness, I lost a lot of weight, right? You think all my life, I wanted to lose weight, I'm on a diet, and I lost weight. Literally, I lost weight, lost my muscle. And then I look in the mirror and I was like, I don't like what I'm seeing. I have a long baba that I never realized because I'm always chubby here. And then my armpit, skinny, it was like kuluntoy. And then I lost my butt cheeks, but I didn't lose my stomach. I was like, whatever. But anyhow, after all the nonsense, July 8, 2025, the doctor said, you're cancer-free. Your my cancer antigen level went down to 40, from 250 to 200. Guys, Guyabano tea is very effective. I think, for me, in my opinion, honestly. And so, anyway, here I am, right? But mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the above, it was so hard to endure, really. That's why, guys, take care of yourself. It was really hard to endure. I mean, but there's something there, there's a catch. Every time I go to chemo, and I felt like nauseous, go to the bathroom, I go onto my laptop, I was like, oh my goodness, there's a sale today, right? Just to preoccupy my mind. But I guess also, this is where the inspirational comes in. I have a family. Never thought I would be married and have 2 kids. But they were there for me, unconditionally. I didn't marry a Filipino guy, I married an American guy. So you know the culture, the tradition, the love that we get from Filipinos, it's different. But he was there, my kids were there. And then, ironically, honestly, Buto's brother, the reunion that we had 3 years ago, his name, Jefferson became my co-worker in the villa. And they were talking about, where are you from? So they were like, oh, Flor, somebody's here from your province. I was like, who? And then it's like, I'm from Lucena. And I said, one of my best friends is Buto. And he says, I'm Effie, Flor. I'm Effie. I was like, Effie, that's you. So anyway, that's how it started, you know. I wasn't active for, 20 to 25 years? And I know you guys are inquiring about my whereabouts and what the heck happened to Flordeliza. I guess I just got busy and 25 years had gone by, I didn't realize it. But God works in a mysterious way because He knew that eventually I'm gonna need all of your support unconditionally. And this happened, you know? And I thank everyone who supported me, prayed for me, and cancer, you know. So, I do go to church, I promise, but not every Sunday. But I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I said, God, give me one more chance. And then eventually, I found myself just thanking Him instead of asking Him. Couldn't ask for more. I got everything I needed, you know? So I just thank Him and appreciate Him for the goodness of God. And this is my thing. Be good to one another, guys, because you never know what's the future might bring for us. And do one good deed. If it's not every day, once a month, you see somebody there, just do something nice. You know, do something nice. It's really, that's how, you know, I mean, you guys know who I am and what I am. When we were in high school, I think I was what? I was a nuisance. I fight with everybody. I think I kicked Don Don one time. You know, I think I did. I mean, you know, but I changed. But I guess my thing is, be good to one another. You know, just be good.